Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4. So we are playing with the Law Resistance expansion as the 5th Portuguese Empire. Alright, so before we get started, I'd like to talk about why the video is a bit late and what we're going to be doing with the schedule. If you've seen my pinned comment that I'm planning on putting up as soon as I'm done recording this episode, then you already know this. But I did have something come up this week that kind of is throwing off the upload schedule a little bit. I had a doctor appointment on Tuesday here, the day I'm recording this, that I had completely forgot about. I had set this appointment up months ago, and so I had it on the calendar. I just had forgotten about it, guys. You set that appointment up 4 months ago, and then just completely forget. And so it kind of has thrown off the schedule a bit. I had to go get my gallbladder scanned, and so it was an early morning appointment. It's also a long appointment too. I think in total it was like 3 hours. It's a pretty simple thing. You just get up on the table and they scan you, and the scan's about 2 hours total, but then there's a lot of stuff beforehand and after, filling out paperwork and all that kind of good stuff, and sitting in waiting rooms, all that fun doctor stuff. It was early morning, and as many of you guys know, I work the night shift, guys. So going to early morning appointments, I kind of have to I gotta know beforehand and kind of plan around that, change up my schedule for at least a couple days, because it's very hard when you are used to going to bed at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, when you work night shift, to then get ready to go to an 8:30 appointment. So I didn't get much sleep today, because I didn't find out till yesterday when they called me to confirm the appointment. And I tried going to bed a little bit early, but you can't just shift from going to bed at 6, 7 in the morning to, suddenly going to bed, at 2 or when I probably should have went to bed at midnight. My schedule is just completely thrown off, and I'm completely exhausted right now. I'm so tired. I got about maybe 2 hours of sleep. And the only reason why I'm even recording right now, guys, is because I didn't have anything, recorded for today here on Tuesday night, because I was planning on recording, during the day. And so I wanted to make sure we had an episode, but this is essentially going to be both Tuesdays and Wednesdays episode. I'm recording this, late. It's, the evening right now, Tuesday evening. So this probably won't be up until until Wednesday morning anyways. So this is going to be both the Tuesday and Wednesday video. And if you're watching that French series and you hadn't seen the pinned comment, that one probably also won't have a video on Wednesday. This will probably be the only HOI4 video we have on Wednesday, and it'll be releasing in that time slot, or somewhere around the time slot that we typically do the French series. And then we'll get back on schedule for Thursday, guys. I'll record on Wednesday when I'm not tired anymore. I'm not sitting here exhausted, 'cause I'm just worried about the quality of the videos. Those last 2 Portuguese videos I did, I posted a pinned comment in the first one about, how tired I was for those, and I definitely feel like it affected the quality of the videos. I made a lot of mistakes, man, and just missing simple stuff like the trade, that we didn't have the factories available for trade, even though we had factories, because those were the factories that we were getting from trade, and you can't use those for further trade. And I knew that, and I eventually realized what the problem was in that second video, the middle of it. But I still spent 2 videos trying to figure out what the hell the problem was with that, and just numerous other mistakes, not declaring war on Iran, trying to invade them. That was pretty dumb, and a couple other things too. Just a lot of mistakes, guys. And that was just because I was so damn tired. So I do apologize for that, guys, but that's the reason why I'm not going to record a bunch of videos tonight, even though I could technically record, 2, 3 videos just to make sure we had the schedule was, back on schedule for tomorrow, and everything was good. But I just don't think that it would be good for the quality, guys. I think I need to get this video recorded, edited, and go take a nap. A long nap, man. Because I'm exhausted. So I just want to let you guys know what was going on here. So this video will come up early Wednesday morning, and then we won't have another video until Thursday evening, guys, for the Portuguese series. The French series, I'm going to see what I can do with that one, but for this series, we won't have another video until Thursday evening, basically, which is the way it is, unfortunately. So, let's go and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do something different than what I was going to do. I was going to go ahead and start focusing on the invasion of Brazil. However, we're going to instead justify our war goal and join the conflict against the Soviet Union. This will give them 20 days notification, because it only takes us 20 days to get the war goal. This will give them a 20-day notification to get their troops over to our borders, because we are going to attack them, guys. And I'll talk about why after we get all these troops assigned. Let's go and do that first. I think that would be wise. But I don't know if we want to use the Marine division, so I suppose we do have other divisions we could send here. I don't know if they'd get here in time. But I'm thinking about pulling the Marine divisions out. Yeah, we'll pull the Marine divisions out, and they can help us out here temporarily until the other divisions get here. But we're going to get these guys up to like a full-size army here. So let's go ahead and get these placed. Get our fronts placed and all that kind of good stuff. And then we're going to split this army up so that I'm probably going to have the majority over here with just a few divisions over here, probably enough to just cover so they can't push us back. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only need 5 over there. So that's not too bad. So let's go and just take 5 divisions, probably the 5 weakest ones, and then get these assigned. All right, and then they should go over there, though this front is messed up. We want it to go across like that. There we go. That front was for these guys over here. So that looks pretty solid. We want to move our planes as well, though it's pretty far away. I don't know if they'll be able to reach. Probably not, no. Unfortunately, they cannot reach. We'll have to build something there. But that's okay for right now. We'll put them here and have them assigned there. And I did mess this up. Here's another mistake somebody pointed out, that our close air support wasn't doing anything since we had clicked the air superiority and interception rather than air superiority and close air support. So they weren't doing anything in that war against Iran. That was another one of my many mistakes, guys. So we're going to have them move over there for right now, and we're going to build up an airbase here. We're actually going to go ahead and prioritize getting that as well. Just, I don't know, it doesn't have to be too large. And plus this gets the autonomy down of the Iranians, or the Persians, I should say. So that'll be helpful as well, or there's an additional benefit for it. All right, so they're going to get to moving over there, and we're going to go ahead and take the troops that we have training here, because a lot of these are actually done. I was just training to get further army experience. And we're going to go and take them and get them assigned to these fronts here. So let's go and start with doing, we'll have 1 come over here, and then the rest of them are going to be coming up along here, which will be a total of 6 divisions, guys. All right, so that'll get us up to full 24 divisions. This here, we'll just assign whatever commander we have right now. And they'll be over here to help us get across this river. But then I think that's all we'll be using them for. And then we'll go ahead and set these guys up to train just until they get up to regular experience. Same thing here, shift training them. And let me see if there's anything else we need to do. Oh, yes, that's right. I was going to go and get these assigned as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do one thing I really should do here, guys. I did it in the French series, and I should do it in this one as well. Go ahead and have these guys set up to do their area defense there and only guard the port. That way, as soon as they're done training and ready to move them, they're already in a port already, so I think that'd be quite helpful. All right, so let's go and take these troops. Oh, I still have this selected, don't I? Let's go and take the purple divisions here. Get them moving over to port so we can move them to our colonies around the world. Kind of determine where we're going to put those. All right. So remember, 20 days, we get the war goal. We might want to take a look exactly when that will be. That's going to be on the 5th of April. Okay. So the reason why we're doing this, and I guess we should get these all moved around first. And let's go and move one of these guys over here. So we have somebody on the port, not that it's really necessary, but let's go ahead and take some of these guys here that we have here, and we're going to go ahead and start moving them to different locations. So we don't have anybody here on this island. Let me see how this looks here with all these divisions. All right, so they're all right here. So we'll start up here and then kind of move down. That'll be how we make sure that we get all of them assigned. So one's going to go there. We need probably one more here. That's what I'm thinking. So let's move him over here. We can also use another one here to invade there. We also need troops here. Probably put 2 of these guys over here to invade right there. And then we should probably move more divisions over here as well, just to get a couple and to invade Hong Kong once we go to war against the UK. We could defend that territory too, and that would probably be wise. Let's bring one here and one here. All right, excellent. And then let's go build some more divisions. I didn't realize just how much manpower we have sitting here. We have 199,000 manpower. So let's go to make some adjustments if they need to be made. These guys are done. I don't think we're going to be changing them up much. We could go ahead and give them logistic companies. Yeah, we'll give them the logistic company, though this would cause some serious problems with our support equipment. We should probably wait until we have a stockpile of that. I think that would be smart. Since we're about to go to war with the Soviets, I think that would be wise to wait. Obviously, the motorized divisions need a lot of improvements too. So I think we'll change these guys up first because we only have 2 of them, so I don't think this will cause too many issues. So let's go and give them whatever they need. Frankly, they only have, and we also have to make adjustments to the Marines too. They don't have anything, but we'll start with these motorized guys. All right, so let's go and get them the engineer companies, and we can get them 1 more, and that's going to be it. That's all we'll be able to get them for right now. The motorized one, I think, would be the one we want for them. So let's go and save that, and let's go and get some troops training up. So let's go and do, remember we want these to go straight into the training army. And then we're going to want some of these guys training too. I don't feel like we have quite enough of these to defend our colonial territory, which is going to be their main purpose for defense. And then maybe another motorized division, just 1 perhaps. How are we doing on motorized equipment? We got 569. You know what? We have 2 motorized and they still need to have some improvements to them. So you know what? Let's just get some of these guys then. Let's do like 5 there. And then probably a couple more here as well. Let's do like 3, and then maybe some more of these of our main divisions. All right, that looks good. We'll get 8 of these and 3 of those, and that should be good for right now, guys. Use up some of that manpower that we have. All right, so the reason why we're declaring war on the Soviet Union, so a lot of people wanted me to do it for the resources here. I mean, we don't really need more oil. We're actually doing pretty damn good in oil, and I forgot about these guys. And so I think we're not getting any trade. We just cannot keep trade going with the British, man. So we're going to change all of this up. Let's go and change all these guys up. So we're going to keep applying diplomatic pressure to Venezuela because I really want to see if we can't get them into the faction. We'll take a look at that in a second. And instead we're going to move this guy. I can see his stats here. Oh, that's what he's working on right now. So he's a safecracker and a seducer. And he's an infiltrator. So we should probably have the seducer. He's going to move over here to start building an intel network in Stalingrad. And then we're going to have this guy move away from Britain, and instead we've had more success with the control trade mission here in America, and they've got plenty of steel for us to trade for as well. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and increase opinion with them as well, improve relations there, and then hopefully should open up trade with them soon so we can get, you know, American goods. So we'll just have to wait until we get that done. Now for rubber, there's not gonna be anything we do, guys. We're gonna probably have to get the techs to get our own rubber sources. We are building infrastructure up, and some of those are in locations that will get us rubber, so that'll help. So yeah, we're just gonna get all these guys placed, and they should be taking the railroads, man. Just get over there quicker. So we'll force these guys to move a little bit quicker. All right, excellent. So we get into the areas. Of course, we have troops coming from around the world, all moving to their new locations here. So we'll have those Red Army troops coming down here. Japan continues to advance, but essentially, the reason why we're declaring war on them is not really for the oil. It's because some people were worried that the Axis were going to lose the Soviet Union. Now, I feel very confident that the Axis will defeat the Soviet Union, that they can defeat the Soviet Union. They always do. They've been rolling over the Soviet Union in all of our campaigns lately. And the Soviet Union may have success against Romania and the Hungarians. That's not surprising. You can see there's not really a lot of German divisions down here, which I'm actually surprised we could see their divisions, in fact. We can see them, and you can see that there's not a ton of Germans down here. There's a few German divisions, but not enough to defend this territory. So that's what the problem is here, and that's why they're advancing. But here, you can see that the Soviets have been pushed back all throughout here. So I think that they would beat them. However, I've heard that the Allies, or just the AI in general, has gotten a lot better, like much, much better, with naval invasions. So that's something to be concerned about, because that could end up resulting in the Axis getting defeated by the Allies instead, with all their troops on the Eastern Front. they might not be able to react to it. So that could be a serious problem, guys. So what did we just get here? We got infantry deck. Let me get something picked real quick, guys. So we need to get radar. So that's should be a priority. But you know what? Let's go and start with construction. Yeah, let's get those construction bonuses. I'm trying to get all this stuff built, man. It's just taking a long time. And we got a lot of other stuff we need to build as well. So although I don't want to be at war with the Soviets, I'm not interested in it, guys. If the Axis falls, like, look at this naval invasion. I mean, here's an example now. In fact, somebody was just talking about naval invasions. And here's success right here. I mean, now, the Axis could very well push them back into the sea as they typically do, but what if they don't? What if more invasions happen? I'm just worried that the Axis gets defeated, and then what happens to our campaign? We're going to go to war with the Allies by ourselves? I mean, we could, I suppose, but I don't know how well that would go. I guess we could test it. You know what? We're actually going to do anti-air first. But yeah, it's a possible test we could run, I guess, but yeah, I don't know if that'd be the best way to do this. Let's go and get these fighters moved over to here. And then once we build it up a little bit higher, we're going to get that close air support place there as well. And you know what? I'm not going to build as high as I think I have this set to do. We'll do like one less. And there we go. So we can declare war now. And they did get troops over here. I wonder if they got enough. And we at the very least have distracted their troops here. And they've had to pull them off of this border here. So I imagine that at the very least will help. It's going to be tough to get in here. I think we should at least wait until our troops are done training up here. And until they have the planning bonuses. So let's not declare war just yet. We do have a little bit of time. We have until the 4th of June. So we got a bit of time. And we're still getting troops coming as well. There they're at right there. So there's no reason to rush this. Though we want to go ahead and get the trade with the Americans if we can. We cannot. Did we improve relations with them yet? I don't know if I clicked that. I did. All right, so that'll help too. But yeah, right now we don't have any damn trade. We don't have the steel we need. And of course, we're not going to be able to get the rubber that we need. All right. So just waiting for trade to open up with the Americans here. So we can trade with them. And we got one guy doing the mission over there. We also really could be using somebody. It's such a bummer we got so much other stuff going here because we really could be using somebody to do a bit of suppression in some of our new territory. So we get the Atlantic defense strategy knocked out. That's the coastal forts and air bases in our islands, which are going to be advantageous against the war, or in the war against the Allies. No, don't really need to go here though. Somebody said that this has some good bonuses, guys. So we might go for that. Let me see what else is available here. See if there's anything that's more pressing. So yeah, we don't need those just yet, though this one's more helpful. A little bit more oil there. Some research bonuses there. Oh yes, the Endless Sea one. This has got some great bonuses, and dockyard output increases, which means we can build ships faster. So I'm very tempted to get that one first. I think that's what we'll do. Let's go and get this one, and then maybe we'll get that other one to see what that event is. Somebody told me it was actually pretty good, that you can get like civilian factories or something like that from it. So it might be good to do. All right, so remember we have till June. So we'll probably declare war, I don't know, maybe in May. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully these are enough troops to hold here, because we don't have defenses. And this could go disastrous, but we need to help the Axis just in case, like this. I'm worried about the Italians, man. So getting the Eastern Front wrapped up, I think, would be extremely helpful for the Axis. And why are we not able to trade with them? We're still at negative 18. I guess we just haven't got the trade up high enough yet. I'm a little surprised, though, that we haven't got it there yet where we can trade with them. That's shutting down all of our production right now. So we did get the armored operations. I think we can do one more. The other three, we're gonna wait till we get those research bonuses for. Do we have a? We do have a general here. Okay. All right. So as of right now, everything looks pretty good here, and we're just waiting to get these troops. Did we get them? We might have already have them. Let me just double check here. Looks like they are all here. You got one more division coming up this way. We need to get him going on the railroads. We should probably protect the airbase here. I don't know if we can get him to stay at that location, but I guess we'll see. All right, so getting planning bonuses up, guys. And then we're going to declare war. Just make it happen. So again, I'm thinking like late May. Also, we can't even trade with the French now. Shit, man. And it's funny, though, because I remember I was really stressing out about this and not wanting to get the Fifth Empire because I was like talking about how trade was going to be a serious problem. And there's a lot of people in the comments thinking that I was making too big of a deal of it and that, you know, that trade was not going to be that big of an issue. But as you guys can see, how much of our last like 3-4 videos have been focused on me trying to figure this out, how to get the basic resources to keep our factories running. It's been a major issue. It's been a huge focus of the campaign, and I also just don't know that if there's anything I can do about it. We're at 100% here. And how are we doing on the relations? I mean, we're at almost as high as we can go. Man, I'm surprised we can't. This has worked in the past that allowed us to trade here, but I guess there's just trading with too many other people, and our trade influence is just too low at the -12. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate, man. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get trade with them. We'll let it go a little bit longer because getting the opinion up a bit more might fix it. I don't think it's gonna be an option, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do because like none of our factories are running right now. Like very efficient. I mean, I guess the ones up here are fine. I suppose it's mainly just the Air Force that's being affected. But yeah, this is an issue, guys. How are we doing on support equipment? We're short 1,000. Okay, that's pretty bad. But it's not being affected. But yeah, it's a major issue, guys. And I don't really know how to fix it other than gain resources from other places. You know, conquering other places. Of course, we're great on oil. So yeah, that's the thing. We don't really need the oil here. But taking it from the Soviets will shut down their offensive. I don't know how those invasions are going to Italy, but man, they've launched a lot of them. I think they improved the AI significantly in this patch. And we've already seen them do much better than what they've done in the past. But yeah, you can tell the invasions are doing better, even though they probably will get pushed back into the sea. Just imagine how many troops have to get pulled off the Eastern Front to go deal with this, though, because you know the Italians aren't going to deal with it, so the Germans have to help them out. So we've got another factory. I'm guessing we got this from compliance. I'd imagine that's where it's come from. So we're gonna have to put all of our factories into support equipment, so that's what we're short on. Yeah, we still can't trade with the Americans. Wait a minute, maybe it's opened up now. There we go. Good God, I thought we weren't gonna be able to get it there. Man, we had to keep it. Yeah, that was rough. We had to get the opinion all the way up with them. Jeez, guys. So let's go ahead and trade with them and see how that looks. We actually are trading for one more than we probably should trade for. So I'm gonna pull this back. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. There we go. All right, and then we need the aluminum as well from them. And they don't have rubber for us. So we won't be able to get the rubber. We're gonna have to probably, I know once we conquer Brazil, we'll have plenty of rubber, but until then, we might need to get those techs, guys, to fix the rubber situation. So I think we are ready to go, man. What we could also do is, if we have any, we do not have any. Okay. If we do have planes here. So if we have any room here, which we do. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and move one of the close air support over here. And then I think we're gonna create a new air wing of fighters and close air support to fill this thing up here. They'll be unexperienced, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna move them all over here, as well as the one that we just moved over here. And then let's go ahead and get him doing close air support. And these ones will actually make sure we assign close air support here. So we're 300 and 300. We're gonna do more ground crews there. Then we're gonna take these two and have them assigned over here. And there we go, looking great. Okay, so I think we're ready to declare war. Let's give it a couple days for those planes to move over here. Continue getting planning bonuses up, obviously. There's a couple of troops that just got to the front. We also got all those troops trained up too, so that looks great. When does that plane get there? Looks like he's already there. I think we're ready. Let's go and declare war. Now, maybe we can't advance. It's a possibility that we won't be able to advance against them. But even so, even if we can't take anything, we'll get war score. Maybe we'll be able to get something to the peace treaty. And most importantly, we're distracting the Russians here. That's what really matters. Though I think we will be able to advance. We're going to attack right there and try and push over this way. Going across the river is going to be rough. So we're going to try and use the Marines for that task. So let's go and start with an attack here. Oh, okay. We have to pull them in first. That makes sense. So let's go and pull Persia in. And Spain should join anyways. but we'll go and make sure that they come in. All right, so we need to wait just a minute so we can actually attack. Let's see if that ends up being a win. We're going to attack over here as well, and this is probably going to be kind of rough. I should have sent the... Yeah, we actually can get in there. Okay, so let's go and send these guys in then. And let's... No, we won't send them. All right, so we should be able to get across the river that way. Should be able to get a win that way. And let's see if there's anything here. Yeah, this is probably going to be mostly us losing, more than likely. We could also back up here, and then we'll have the river, and so that would actually be fairly advantageous. I might just give it up, in fact. But we don't want to give it up without a fight. God damn it. Yeah, I think we're... I don't know if we're going to be able to trade with the Americans, guys. It's really hard to say, because now we have the trade again. Is this just going to keep on canceling? I don't know, man. It's just been a massive issue, guys. I knew it would be. So, I mean, it's not, like, surprising, but... It is surprising how much of a pain it's been, though. So they want an aggression back. We're going to accept that. Of course, they pulled in Mongolians. That's okay. We're actually winning there, so that's good. So the point here was not so much to attack, but just to lock them down. I don't even think I'm going to push forward. We have barely any troops here. I don't think they'd be too successful with that. Main point there was to defend and make sure that they have to keep troops there. We want to advance this way, which we should be able to do. And in fact, there is like a wide open province here, so let's attack there. I'm not sure why they moved divisions from there, but we will take it. So we got the armor, which means we can go ahead and... Oh, wait, no, we need one more. So we're going to get this. I was going to say we'll design the battleships. Until we figure out what's going on with steel, I guess it's probably not a bad idea for us to wait on getting those. And, you know, we will assign all these non-aggression packs as well. I want a non-aggression pack with the Japanese, but they haven't been too inclined. Yeah, they're not very inclined on giving that to us. All right. So we can now get these divisions here destroyed. Let's go and start working on that, and then we're going to want to try and get across this river as soon as possible. So let's go and send several divisions that away, and we will have to attack across the river with some of these. There's really nothing to be done about that. Alright, so we should be able to get across there. Bulgaria wants to provide us Lend-Lease. We'll take it. And decline. They don't need to join this conflict. And we have decisions available. War propaganda. All right. Well, we have 100% war support. Stability is garbage, but which is unfortunate. Maybe we would have get the stability ticked up with that advisor that we have. All right, so we're across here, which is not actually the direction that we planned to get across in. That's okay. Let's go and bring these guys over here, nice and fast. All right, and try and get up this way. We have taken this province here. Let's go and keep on pushing forward here. Let's go attack there. We've gotten across there as well. We're about to wipe those guys out. Let's go ahead and actually support this attack, get it done a little bit quicker. Don't want to be stalled out by that. And let's go ahead and have them attack across that way. These guys are going to come grab all these provinces up for us. And make sure that we don't have any. I think there's somebody attempting to move here. All right, so let's go ahead and have them move up this way. They're going to attack across the river. They're Marines, so they're pretty damn good at that. All right, let's go and attack up that way. Let's try and get behind these guys. All right, so that's been wiped out. So that's great. Let's go ahead and push forward here now. And we'll take the non-aggression pact. Let's see how they're doing now. Things have changed up. If the Soviets are stalling out. Not really. Hasn't really changed much yet. But they did pull all the divisions off here, which means I'm going to push forward. The whole point was to keep them occupied here, and if they're not going to be here, they're going to disrespect me that way. Well, then we're going to take territory, guys. They left one division over there. That's great. I didn't want to do this, though, because it's against what the goal for the campaign was, first of all. So that's the main reason why I didn't want to do it. You know, we're getting involved in wars I didn't want to. But there's also the fact that this is going to be, you know, costly for us as far as manpower goes and equipment. So there's that as well. So we want to make sure that we're getting this territory. All right, we'll go ahead and try and get around that guy there. See all these guys pushing forward. The motorized are moving fairly quickly. Kind of beating everybody. What we can try and cut these guys off real quick. Any troops that are trying to come up over here. All right, so it's our color That's interesting. It's our color, but when you click on them, it's... Okay, it is coming up with us. Alright, so I guess it did go to us. Could have swore it was in their hands for a while there. I guess it got adjusted. It's supposed to go in our hands, so it's kind of thrown off by it a little bit, because normally it goes into your hands if it's a puppet, you know? So let's go and make sure these guys are signed here. All these dudes here need to be on this front here. Alright, let's go move them up this way. Alright, I would like to get across here. They're fairly weak, so we'll attack across the river. It looks like we should be able to win there. Let's go and attack over here instead of whatever I was going to have him go after them. But he can attack this way and get that division destroyed. Also, I imagine these guys have pushed forward, so let's go and keep on pushing forward here. And try and get behind them here if possible. We'll probably beat this guy, but we'll wait to get behind him. Just force him to at least guard that front, to respect us. Alright, so he's going to come up over this way. Let's bring him over here. We're probably going to keep on trying to attack us across here. Let's go ahead and do... I mean, he's about to leave. When does he leave? It's going to take too damn long. What about this guy? Alright, we'll just have to attack over here then. Got the Logistic Company 3, so that's going to help out our troops. And I want to say, I mean, we still need to get these... we're done here for right now, though. We need to get the industry stuff fixed. With all the resource issues that we have, we really need to prioritize industrial techs. And they did cancel Lend-Lease. I'm guessing... No, we're still needing support equipment. They probably just ran out of support equipment. And we will accept all these non-aggression pact offers. We ain't got no beef with the Axis. Alright, so those guys are about to be destroyed. Let's go and push forward up this way now. Got the anti-air upgrade. Awesome. So let's go and get the next anti-air. It's going to be 62 days to get those. And just make sure all of our troops are advancing as well. We'll push forward there. There's nobody here to stop us, so we're going to grab that. And this guy's going over that way. Okay. Just make sure that we're pushing forward on that territory. And yeah, they just didn't send enough troops down here to stop us from advancing, so that's their own damn fault. They didn't take us seriously, though, man. They didn't respect us. And Ireland just joined the Allies. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to get behind these guys here and then get them destroyed. Let's keep on pushing forward here with those troops. And try and get up behind these guys here if we can. With these troops that are coming up to the border now. Alright, let's go and close this off. Alright, so let's go and get these guys going across here. And frankly, these troops are just going too goddamn slow. And they're not keeping up with the motorized troops. So I'm gonna have these guys grab this. This is open now. The CAV division did flee. We'll attack over that way. And these motorized division does look like he's about to lose here. Alright, so this guy's gonna go over there. And then we'll wipe these divisions out here. This guy would lose that attack, so we'll just stop it. So we'll have 4 more Soviet divisions cut off, and one of them's a tank division. Now, this is the thing. We were not planning on attacking any armored troops, so we are not, like, well built for that. Let's try and get all these guys wiped out here. So we were not well designed for attacking armored troops, because I wasn't expecting to need to anytime soon, so that's something to consider, that I'm not really prepared for this. Fighting these armored troops, our division designs aren't just not well suited for that, honestly. Let's go ahead and try and get back here and get these guys cut off, man. Try to. This guy would have to go here next, although he can't do it while fleeing. That won't work out. So we could go and grab this. We are putting ourselves in risk of being cut off here. So these guys, they're already going over there. Excellent. So we're getting those wiped out. And just really waiting for troops to get up to the front. And let's take a look and see what's going on up here. So we can go and take that territory there. They're probably going to push us back. Or they're probably going to get divisions there to defend. They have started to push forward here. Or excuse me, they started to bring divisions over here to defend. So we're going that way. That'd be across the river. It's easier to just cut them off. All right, so that's what we got over there. We have more divisions coming over this front. That's unnecessary. We'll keep one going over there. These guys should be over here. So this is why I'm so damn short over here, guys. As divisions going over there. I didn't want to. How many do we currently have assigned? We have 8 divisions assigned. That's more than I wanted. They can come over here and help us out. Get your guys' asses back over here, man. All right, so he's about to reconnect this, so let's go and attack him. stop that madness from happening, and we'll try and get across this way. So he's going over that way. Man, I want to attack into the mountains there, guys, but let's do it anyways. Let's get the port there, so we'll have that mountain division cut off. And not doing too well in these attacks. Can he attack? He can't attack. All right, so that'll help. All right, let's see how things are going this way. We're actually winning that attack there. We are about to lose there, though. All right, well, that's fine. And Liberia joined the Allies. All right, so got a lot of troops cut off over here. And just having trouble with those medium tanks since we weren't really built to take those guys on. They are sending a lot more divisions down this way. All right, let's go and take that. I was hoping to have him cut off, but yeah, he ended up moving over there to defend the port. What we'll do, actually, let's tag over this way and then have him start pushing forward up here. He shouldn't be cut off, I don't think. He should be all right. And let's go and have this guy go over this way. We're losing up over this way. Let's bring him over here to help out. And this guy just keeps on wanting to leave this front. Let's make sure he's assigned there. Same with this guy. He's trying to leave the front. Let's make sure he stays. Try and see if we can't get behind some of these troops here. Same thing here. Let's try and get behind him. And we can go ahead and attack over this way. Although, I don't know how much better that division's going to help out. But, yeah, we're about to get 4 divisions cut off and destroyed. The only one still defending, again, is the damn medium tanks, man. Alright, so these guys are going to fail. Somebody got there before we were able to. We could wait for this guy to leave and try and cut them off. We'll just go here, though. We've got Marine troops coming up over this way. Attacking over that way successfully. We have wrapped that up. Let's make sure that all the divisions that were there, we'll just do it here. Make sure that nobody, yeah, we do have divisions here. Stay over here, guys. Stay over here. So there should only be 7 divisions assigned, yes. Alright, let's go and push forward. Let's get those guys there cut off. And yeah, they got tanks here, but they're not really moving. Let's support that attack. And take non-aggression packs. So let's just see how things are going here. And here we go, yeah. Naval invasions. People weren't joking. Yeah, I've seen this on the forums too. People talking about how much better the AI is doing in naval invasions, and yeah. So we did need to help. I told somebody in the comments that, you know, I didn't think that we needed to help, that I thought they could handle the Soviet Union. I stand by that. I do think they can. But not if the Allies are attacking them from behind. They have no chance. We might not even be able to save the Germans at this point. We might have just done this, and I felt like we needed to save the campaign, because otherwise we'd be at war with the Allies all by ourselves. But yeah, we might, let's stop this real quick. Might find ourselves at war with the Soviet Union by ourselves. No assistance. It's not impossible, guys. That's the way it looks. I mean, if they get defeated, we're about to be cut off over here, man. Still waiting for this guy to get across the river. He's taking his sweet time. Trying to thicken it up this way. Just trying to take advantage of these open provinces while we can, and having no success with that. Luckily, we did get somebody here to defend in time. But yeah, we're taking casualties right now, guys. Which is something we always have to be careful with. Whoever's assigned here, let's have them go that way instead. We'll wipe that out later. First, well, I was going to cut him off, but won't be able to do that just yet. So let's go and have him come over here then, I suppose. So we are losing that attack there, but this guy's coming here, so we actually want to keep it going, just so that we can make sure we cut that division off right there. And then what we want to do is have this guy come over here, so, or we can come this way, and then attack that division there. Okay. Alright, and this attack is going to fail, so we're going to have to cancel it for now, but they are starting to put a lot more troops down here, so I feel like this is going to help them out quite a bit, guys. We'll just leave this job for the Marines to push them back, and this guy here will then help them out. There's an opening here. I don't know if we can get in time, but we'll try. There's a really weak division, so we'll attempt again to try and get there first. Or right here, we're going to try and get here first. Looks like 1 day and 6 hours. 1 day and 1 hour. We're going to be just short of getting there first. How long would it take for him to get up over here and then attack? Probably too long. Alright, so we're not going to get there first. We'll keep it going, though, just in case he cancels it. They do tend to do that sometimes. Like they're moving up there, and then they just cancel the attack. Alright, so attacking in the mountains, this is, again, it's going to be costly, and that's the main reason why I didn't want to do it, just because we have so little manpower. But so many people mentioned it, that I felt like they did have some good points, some of the things that people were bringing up. So I wanted to pull the Marines out of there, but we still have them there for right now. But yeah, eventually I do want to pull them out and bring them back home. We did get this division here cut off. Can't we get him destroyed in time? 18 hours. Yeah, we'll be able to get him destroyed. We are defending here, though, and he's actually winning against that tank division now. Okay, we'll keep that going then. And getting over to this way. All right, so it's looking good. And they're not coming to take that province, which would cut us off. All right, so we're good to go still. Everything's going fine. Should hopefully get that guy destroyed soon. Let's just pull that back, let his organization get back up. We are having some difficulty in that attack. Our Marine divisions aren't great, so it's not too surprising. And we didn't get there in time, as we knew we wouldn't. We cut those divisions off, so it's going to keep on pushing forward. It's going to bring these guys in. Have them cover that province for us. Just try and cut divisions off. I'm also trying not to have these motorized get too far ahead of the rest of the army. Will that help now? It's hard to say. That might end up being a win. We'll keep it going. The Marines can focus a little bit more here on just like advancing that way. I know we only have the one Marine division here right now, but that's the one who I'm talking to. All right, so we will be able to defeat that division because he got there on the railroads, I imagine, so he's kind of weak. So let's go here and try and get behind these guys, though. If they take that, then that division won't be cut off. We are winning here, though, so that's good to see. We won there as well, and they're not advancing across the river when they could be. We'll attack this way, though. I expect that we won't be able to get there without somebody moving in our way. All right, so everything looks good on that front for right now. And still just having some difficulty here. What we'll need to do is probably send one more division in to kind of help them out. And I'm hoping I'm not pushing this too far forward with that motorized division, but I want to take advantage of these opportunities being presented to us here. Alright, so we need to wipe this guy out. We'll use him to do it. He hasn't started suffering from any supply issues just yet. Alright, so things are going well so far. Yeah, not too shabby, guys. What are all these notifications here? All right, so we know about that. Resistance, yeah, there's going to be resistance here. And the rubber shortages, that's right. Well, we know about that too, and there's nothing to be done about it. All right, so he's going to grab that province for us just to get it wrapped up so it's not behind us. We did win here. The division was successful, and we're still holding out there, but just barely. Just kind of dip back and forth over to there, make sure we're not missing anything. So these guys are advancing here, and Paris has been liberated. Yeah, look at this, man. They're having all the success here. I think our attack has helped a little bit. It does look like they might have pushed them back in a little bit of the Hungarian territory here, but overall, they're not taking a lot of success, not having a lot more success with it because they had to pump all these troops over to the Western Front. All right, so yeah, I think they would have lost because of those Allied invasions. Yeah, I was thinking... I didn't think it was going to happen now. I didn't think it was going to be relevant now. When I was bringing this up, I was just thinking like that it could happen, and here it goes. It's happening, man. All right, so that's... Yeah, I don't know if I would have gotten involved if I had known that it was for sure going to happen. I don't know. I mean, I guess you got it, right? I mean, I don't know if these guys are moving... Okay, I don't think they're moving. Never mind. I think they're supporting that attack. All right, so trying to get those divisions wiped out. Does look like they did defeat us here, so that's unfortunate. And they got a CAD division too, so they'll probably get there quite quickly. All right, so that's unfortunate. Well, this guy's going here. He's defending, though. Damn it. So what we're going to do is let's attack here to try and end that. I don't think we'll be able to get this done in time, guys. 1 day and 10 hours, and he gets there in 23. So, I mean, if we were able to win, but we cannot... Alright, I'm going to try and get there, but I don't think we're going to, guys. Yeah, it's mere hours till he gets there. Oh no, our agent was captured. So we actually had this happen in our French series, but this is the first time we had an agent captured in this one. And that was the agent we had in the United States. Damn it. Alright, guys. So we're still getting the bonuses here. We're up to 40% now. So there's that. That's good news, I suppose. But now we have to rescue this damn operative. We're going to have to pull out of Venezuela. Let's just see where we're at there as far as getting them into the faction. I think we're pretty close. Negative 30. All right. And we could boost that up by increasing our opinion with them. Well, we've already improved the relations up quite a bit. What if we gave them a non-aggression pact? And could try and guarantee their independence too. That gives us a nice boost too. Let's try that. And we'll see how this looks as far as their opinion goes. Goes up by a bit, but we're still looking at negative 24. I have to come back to doing this, guys. We're going to need her doing the intel network here in the United States so that we can rescue our spy. Now, to rescue the spy, we need to get it to... Where is it at? It hasn't even popped up yet because we don't even have high enough. We don't have high enough intel on them just yet, so we're going to have to wait. Our intel network isn't high enough, I should say. Alright, so that's a bummer they got here, but hold up, wait a minute. We can attack them there, maybe lock them down long enough to get these troops over to here. And what if we like helped out, try and make that last longer? I don't know, we'll see, guys. We'll see how that goes. That division got there, but he's not going to hold it. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Let's come up here. Yeah, I don't think our attempts to get a lot of these troops cut off is going to work. We don't have enough divisions over here, frankly. And I don't really care about advancing up there as much as I care about advancing up this way. But yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go, guys. I mean, we're taking high casualties, I bet, so far. Can we get there before this guy? I don't want to attack him there. I think we should. We got a fast motorized division. Yeah, we'll get there before him. These guys are freed up now. Alright, so they're going over that way. Alright, so unfortunately, we didn't get there in time. Damn it. Alright, let's just stop these attacks then. Let's just get our organization back up, guys. That failed, unfortunately. We need to get troops all up on this front. And I think, yeah, that's what we're going to need to prioritize. And he did attack us there. Alright, but we are going to win that defense. Alright, so we just need to get up all these troops up onto the line here. Let's go and take our 4 divisions here. Give them a different line here, just so that that's not in the way there. Makes it look a little bit cleaner. Should be able to get over there. In fact, let's go and use the motorized division. We'll keep this guy here and just send one of these over there as well. We'll see how that ends up working out. And he should stay here. Alright, so I forgot we had that attack going. Alright, so really we just need to get... And another agent was captured. The Soviet one. God damn it. So we're not having very... much good luck with our operatives. We can rescue our captured operative here. I think this is the one in America. No, this is the Soviet one because we still have the intel there high enough to do it. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to have her start this commencement ready and prepare it. Hopefully that goes well. And we're going to decline that. We'll take the non-aggression pact. Alright, so far, I mean, we knew that we weren't going to be able to, beat the Soviets. I want both these guys to retreat here. Alright, we knew we weren't able to, beat the Soviets by ourselves, of course. This was all about, attempting to help them out. But I don't know if it's going to be enough, man. Because, yeah, they're still losing over here. They're losing massive amounts of territory. The Germans are just collapsing, like utterly collapsing. And so we might find ourselves, and this didn't work either. Damn it. So we might find ourselves at war with the Soviets by ourselves if the Germans collapse. And that's what I was kind of worried about, and that's what I was telling one guy in the comments, is that I was just kind of concerned that what if, if the Germans were in such a bad position that they need our assistance against the Soviet Union, then our assistance might not be enough to save Germany, which then results in us being at war with the Soviet Union by ourselves. So we might have to fall back on like a defensive position here. I was kind of worried this would happen. But if we hadn't helped, guys, and the Axis collapses, then where does that really leave the campaign? Like, what do we do? I don't even know what we do if we're not fighting, if we're not going to do what the plan was. Man, yeah, they're kicking our butts over here now. I mean, we could just go after the Japanese, I suppose. There'd be that option. Just fight the Japanese. They're attacking us across here, but no real victories. They're beating us there. That's okay. We'll fall back if need be, and I think we'll go ahead and fall back. Alright, so now that they got a lot more troops over here, which I imagine this is hurting their defense against the Germans, but maybe not. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of Soviet troops to get pumped over to here. So it does feel like we're helping them out. course, we got the resources here as well. But again, they just really have oil here. That's it. I mean, and it's a lot of oil, and most importantly, we're taking the oil from the Soviets, so it should hurt their war effort. But I don't think it's gonna be enough, guys. As you can see, it's not really having much of an impact here. The Germans are distracted, incredibly distracted with those invasions. I'm quite surprised at just how many invasions have been launched and how successful they have been. They have been really successful. That's not something you typically see with the Allies. You don't really see them do so well. Let's go here. Frankly, we need more divisions up over here. The line is a little bit too wide for our division numbers right now. They're pushing over here. Let's see if we can't get there first. Perhaps it's a possibility there. We could probably win here. Pushing back, and this is one less province we'd have to defend. And didn't get there in time. Okay, well, I don't actually want to take that province. These guys are probably strong enough to attack here, but we have to finish up that defense first. Alright, so yeah, our offensive is not going well now. We do have a Persian division here, but I'm imagining that they're not. Well, they're actually pretty decent. They just need to be trained up. We at least need to get their experience up a little bit higher. That is not very high at all. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get him over here training, and just a little bit. We could recruit further divisions from the Iranians if we wanted to, using their manpower. So we could go in here, take a look at the new Persian Empire, and I mean, good God, they got a lot of templates. We'd have to look at like what template we wanted and copy that over. I want the template that they're currently using, which would probably be somewhere down here. Here's a good 20 width template, actually. I think that's the one we'd want to use. These are 40 width, and they're solid. I mean, I heard that they had started making them a lot better. Their templates, so they changed the templates up to make them better. So yeah, I think we'll use this infantry template 16. So I'm gonna copy that in, and then we'll just train them up again. That uses their manpower and their equipment. It looks like they are short on some stuff, anti-tanks. So that could be our anti-tank division, as we were just talking about how we didn't know what we were going to do about the anti-tanks. Let's just deploy all these. Although I'm thinking about getting rid of one of them, since manpower is an issue. And this would give us back some of our manpower. We can always get rid of them later, I suppose. Let them train up. Let's go and take all these ones, pull them out now. The equipment might actually end up becoming an issue here soon. Although I forgot we did want to leave. Oh, we got a division there. So yeah, I could bring them over here, guys. I'm hating that we're going to get tied more into this, man. I was just trying to help them out. But I thought this might end up happening this way, guys. It is what it is. Let's go and create however many templates we can create. I should probably take a look before I go crazy here on how much manpower they actually have before we go and do this. So they only have 17,000 deployed manpower. Okay, I'm looking at how much manpower they have left. How do we see that? That's their deployed army manpower. Can we see how much manpower they have, and where do we see that? I think before it would be over here, so I think this is probably more accurate. That's their available manpower, so they don't have any. Alright, I'm a little bit surprised. Oh, is this using our manpower? It shouldn't be using our manpower. Let me take a look. Oh, it is using our manpower. Is their autonomy level too low for us to get all of the manpower? It might not. Maybe they're only providing a percentage manpower. Let's just take a look at that real quick, because yeah, that's not going to work, guys. Oops. My bad, guys. Let's take a look at this again. Managed subjects here. And they provide, trying to see how much manpower. Subject manpower requirement plus 90%. So they'll only do 90%. So let me just see if that makes sense here. So these division designs here cost 17,100 manpower. And so let's see how much is being replaced there. Yeah. So we're providing 10% of the manpower. Okay, I got it. Let's get these ones training up here and deployed over here so they can help us out. Just 10 of their divisions. In fact, what's this one? Is this one of those? This is one of those. So we'll just do 9 of them. So we'll have a total of 10 of their divisions. And then we'll just delete some of our divisions over here to get the manpower back. Just to get like rid of 2 of them for right now. That'll get us back some of that manpower. Alright, just use their divisions since we only have to provide 10% of that manpower. But yeah, overall, I think our offensive is stopped here now, guys. I don't think we're going to be pushing any further forward now. Though, we might be able to win there and get these divisions cut off here. If I can get them to fucking stay here, which might not be able to. Let's move this guy over here for now. I'm gonna try and keep them both here if we can, so that I can do the attack. Oh, they're gonna attack us. Okay. All right, so let's try and attack him now, actually, and we'll have both of these guys help us out here. And he just will not stay. Yeah, he just can't even stay in the attack very long. But it looks like we should be able to win there. And then we got another division from them. Okay. It looks like they're gonna be providing us some of these divisions. So when they do that, we don't have to provide as much manpower. So you know what? Let's go and keep pulling these back to get the manpower back. I'm just trying to get 10 from them, so 10 will be fine. We are losing on some of these defenses, which is unfortunate. I want to pull the Marines back. I think that they're probably going to cost us more manpower on their losses here because they have shitty templates, guys. So they just don't have very good attack. I just don't think that it's good to leave them over there. If we were going to use them anywhere, we'd want to use them here. But yeah, I think, yeah, I don't think this is going to work either. This is what we'll do. We'll place them over here for right now. Let's just delete any orders they have in case we need to fall back, guys. Let's do a fallback line. They have what, 4 divisions? Yeah, they have 4 divisions, so they'd cover those 4 for us. I don't really want the Marines fighting if we can avoid it, guys. Marines are not great. So I think it'd be better to pull them back. So we should be able to actually get the win there. And so we might need to attack these guys here. Just lock them down long enough for the motorized troop to get there. And then maybe we can get them cut off now. Alright, so now let's attack. And try and get these divisions here destroyed. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. We're trying, man. We're trying. Alright, we don't want too many troops to come over there, though. Alright, I don't know who's all assigned here. Okay, all these guys. That's fine. Also, it looks like we're missing equipment. We don't have the anti-tanks being produced. Oh, yes, for the Persians. Do we even have anti-tanks yet? We do not. We only have the anti-air. All right. How are our planes doing in the sky? Let's take a look. All right, so this is a different area. That kind of makes sense why we might be having some issues here. We could also get more efficiency by moving up closer. So that'd be good to do as well. So let's go to move these 2 over to here. And then we're going to move these over to here. And then they're going to provide us cover right there. All right, excellent. That should be able to help us out in this area here if we're getting a bit more air coverage. We need to get more troops here. We're just having a lot of trouble trying to get this win here, guys. All right, so he's attempting to retreat over there, and we actually defeated that division, those 2 divisions. Nice. We did it just in time. I didn't think we were going to get there. But yeah, it looks like we did. That's excellent. So we got the construction now, and we're going to get excavation next, obviously. So we're still building up infrastructure as well. So this is infrastructure to get us resources. And so hopefully that'll result in us having to trade for less steel. Also, we're going to get some of that rubber, those rubber problems fixed as well. There is some room to advance here, so might as well. And maybe get a win there. Yeah, we're going to attack. We'll attack when we can. If they pull the divisions back, we'll attack them. That will not be a win. Okay. Oh, because of the tank just moved there. Okay, so this is open now. Let's go and attack over here now. Somebody will get there, right? Let's move him over this way. Make sure they can't take that province. Not that it's that important of a province, but... Alright, so yeah, we'll take advantage of any opportunities that provide themselves. And come up over this way. But yeah, we just don't have enough troops to cover the whole front. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, they're pushing us back in some of these areas. Okay. Thought that this could end up being an issue here, but again, this was just making them respect us there. It wasn't so much about actually trying to advance on that front. I really want to advance on this front. So I'll send these troops over here. They're attacking us on some of these provinces we just took. And we could go ahead and race up to this port here, so I'm going to attempt to do that. Let's see if we can't get behind these guys here. Possibility. See what we can do there. I know we're just stretching the front out further, but really they just don't have the divisions, man, to cover the whole front either, because they had to keep on pulling them back to push on the German front, which it does look like the Soviets are now pushing back because the Germans have had to take so many of their troops off of the front here. So, yep, and they're pushing back here as well. We're still waiting to get the Marines up on this front. Let's go and move this guy over here. Probably get behind these guys. I mean, might as well try. I'll just bring a division over here so they doesn't get cut off. See how that ends up going. Just trying to do what I can here, guys. All right, let's go and attack over this way. See if we can't grab that province. Weren't able to grab that. That's okay. Let's go and thicken this up then instead. And I'm going to attempt to... Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do this yet. Let's move this guy over here, though. Alright, so looking green on most of the defenses. Probably attack here to kind of help up on that defense. Yeah, that's not going to work well. Alright, so I think that's going to be the end of the episode here, guys. I could bring more troops over from Portugal. I'm trying not to get more invested in this, but might not be able to avoid it. But yeah, I think the Axis are going to lose, man. That's what it looks like. The invasions have kicked their butt. And you know, I was just saying, like, in the future, this could be a problem. I had no idea it was going to happen in this damn episode. Did we ever get our spy back? Are we still doing that mission? We're still waiting on probably some of the resources we need for that. Let's just take a look, see. It's in progress right now. It's going to be 61 days, so we do have all the stuff for it. And so we're just waiting for them to get that completed to rescue us one of our operatives. But right now, we basically have no operatives doing anything. So I imagine we're going to start having some serious issues getting the steel we need soon. That's going to be a problem as our trade relations with the Americans decreases even further. So with the Iranian or Persian divisions, we're going to get them trained up some, and then we're going to get them into the fight. We might move them sooner than later. I think we actually will probably let them be at just trained and instead of at regular, because I don't think we're going to be able to wait. And maybe we'll get them their own commander as well, or we could just put them in this Marine division over here. And also it looks like, okay, we got Marines coming over here now. Got it. All right, so everything else is fine there. So we've got this division here. I wonder if we can get, I bet we can get there. We'll keep on pushing forward here, but yeah, we're in prime position for them to cut our asses off, so. But I'm gonna try and get behind that tank though. Let's go and move this guy over here. And yeah, just try and find a way to get these guys all cut off and get them destroyed. Definitely pretty in a pretty exposed position right now, though. Got more troops coming over this way. But yeah, this is how the war is currently going. We've seized a little bit of territory, guys. Not much, and it does look like it again has gone into their hands. All right. Yeah, see, it is on here. Oops. All right, that's interesting. So we're just going to try and get control of these two here. And it does say they accept it this time. But yeah, we just had that in our hands, and it's been taken from us again. Alright, weird. Alright, well, we got it back in our hands now. Alright, so we're going to end the episode here. And I don't know, guys. I really feel like the Axis are going to lose, man. That's the way it seems. There's a lot of invasions going on. They still have territory they haven't even finished up in some of these regions here. The Italians are doing okay, but yeah, here in France and Belgium, they've lost so much territory. The Allies are having immense success over there, so that's concerning, guys. I don't know how this is going to go. I guess we'll just have to see. Trying my best to help out with the Soviets. It's such a bummer the Japanese wouldn't declare war on the Soviets. They have the historical, AI focuses on, so they probably won't attack the Soviet Union, unfortunately. They were helping out in the British Raj, though, getting the Allies beat there, but yeah, I think this is... I don't know, guys. I think this is going to be a wrap for the Axis. I'll have to see how things go. But if I hadn't done it and the Axis were defeated, then what do? We can either attack the Japanese and only fight the Japanese, because there's nobody else left. We can't beat the Soviet Union by ourselves, more than likely. Just don't have the manpower for such an expedition. And so, yeah, what do? I mean, at this point, we're going to just have to set up defenses here. I might have to do a fortification line or something, just set up defenses if the Axis lose, and we'll just have to try and defend the territory that we have. I don't even know if that'll be enough. So we might have got ourselves into an unwinnable war here. But yeah, we can fight the Japanese. What else could we have done? I mean, we fight the Allies by ourselves. That's it. Those are the two options. Help against the Japanese, which was not what I had planned on doing, but I did want the territory here, so it's an option. Or fight the British, Americans, and even the French, because they would have been free by that point, and everybody else who's in the Allies, a huge chunk of the world. Fight them all by ourselves. So that would have been the option. But yeah, this is just falling apart, guys. I wasn't expecting it. The Axis to do that bad with those naval invasions. I don't think they're defending it properly. I think the problem is the garrison mechanic, the new garrison mechanic. I think what's happening is before the Germans would garrison this area because they had to for suppression reasons, to suppress any resistance. So they'd have troops obviously not in Germany, but through the territory that they conquered, suppressing. So if there was a naval invasion, they'd have troops that could react to that. But I think what's happening is they don't have any troops here. You know, now the garrison system is handled through here. So we should take a look at our own resistance. We got a lot of resistance in Iraq. I wish we could oppress that, you know, have a operative, you know, oppressing that, but man, we just, all of our operatives are captured. I actually ended the video and completely forgot to show you guys the casualties. So we're going to go ahead and show the casualties. I'll just do a new outro. Cause yeah, I feel like we got to see these, man. So we have 7% of the total war participation already in the German-Soviet war. So doing pretty good for a little old Portugal. We've taken 20,000 casualties. Look at the Germans. They've taken 7.48 against Soviets. 20,000 casualties here. And yeah, Italians 1.20. I mean, very high casualties for our side. 12 million, man. Still got more fielded manpower than Soviets, but yeah, that is massive, guys. I wonder if Spain's sending anything to help us out. I don't think so. I don't think Spain's like playing any role and doing anything to help us in this war, unfortunately. Yeah, they're not really interested in helping us, even though they are in the conflict. Soviet Union is currently 8% towards capitulation. And as far as how many of them we've killed, 197,000 guys. So 2.7 thousand against the Mongolians, and they haven't caused any casualties for us. So yeah, we've killed 2.7 thousand Mongolians and a total of 197,000 of the Soviets. So we've killed 200,000 for our 20,000. That means for every 10 of our men, or for every one of our men that dies, they killed 10 of theirs. So those are great numbers. We're helping out a lot. You know, even as just little Portugal, we're helping out quite a bit, killing a lot of Russians. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough, guys. So we'll just have to see in the next episode, which again won't be until Thursday evening, unfortunately, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.